science behind the Pearl is that rather than using the carbon dioxide laser, which we've used for years, or the traditional erbium YAG laser, was to find a hybrid wavelength where you could actually get the proper balance of tissue removal and thermal damage. Because thermal damage or heat damage to the epidermis is not always a bad thing. Within the context of the CO2 laser, it was often thought that there was too much thermal damage, and with erbium YAG there was too little. So almost like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, with the porridge this is just right as far as the heat. And what you're trying to do with this is in one pass heat most of the epidermis, or at least 70 or 80% of it, and then allow it to gently come off. And it's the gentleness at which it comes off that really makes the Pearl unique. So that was the advantage of the Pearl over the other wavelengths. And that's the most exciting technological breakthrough, is actually just using this wavelength, which seems to really be accommodated well by the epidermis and by the wound healing that occurs afterwards.
Introducing Pearl, a minimally invasive laser. With Pearl, Cutera has specific goals in mind. First, to achieve collagen remodeling through thermal impact. Second, to improve fine wrinkles, uneven texture, and photo-damaged skin. And third, to engineer a device to be faster with less downtime than CO2, erbium, or fractional procedures. Pearl is the first FDA-cleared 2790 nanometer laser for cosmetic applications, utilizing a unique wavelength that offers significant advantages. To effectively treat fine wrinkles, texture, and pigmentary lesions associated with sun damage, applications must treat the entire thickness of the epidermis. The thickness of the epidermis is shown in purple, treatment depths are shown in yellow. Deep treatments must be fractionalized or risk significant complications. Fractionalizing treatments, however, lead to multiple rounds of treatments and associated downtime. CO2, while less deep than 1540 nanometer devices, can be very painful, requires wound care following treatment, and has increased risks of complications. Erbium does not penetrate through the entire epidermis and sometimes requires wound care. Pearl optimizes the depth of penetration to treat the entire epidermis, enabling it to treat fine lines and wrinkles, texture, and pigment without the downtime of multiple fractionated treatments or the risks associated with CO2 and erbium treatments. Our exclusive 2790 nanometer laser wavelength provides just the right amount of energy. It ablates the top 10 to 30 microns of the epidermis, vaporizing the most damaged tissue. Beneath, an additional 20 to 60 microns of epidermis are coagulated by the laser energy, creating a natural, healing dressing for the restorative process. Still lower, the residual heat of the laser stimulates the production of new, beneficial collagen, resulting in a fuller, smoother outcome. Unlike fractionated devices, Pearl treats the entire face, and unlike CO2 and erbium methods, Pearl has a very low-risk profile, meaning peace of mind for everyone. A full face treatment with Pearl takes half the time of other methods, typically only 10 to 15 minutes, with only 1 or 2 sessions required, meaning higher throughput for your practice. Our exclusive laser wavelength delivers a controllable thermal treatment with little patient discomfort and minimal to no wound care. The physician will recommend an ointment or lotion for healing and comfort. Because of Pearl's minimally invasive laser technology, patient recovery and social downtime are reduced significantly compared to other ablative and fractional procedures. The Pearl's lightweight, ergonomically designed handpiece treats facial curvatures effectively and features an integrated smoke evacuator. There are no disposables, therefore no recurring costs. The Pearl user interface is intuitive and easy to navigate. Pearl is available as an upgrade on Cutera's multi-application Zeo platform and as a standalone system.
We all have had a marked improvement after having the Pearl treatment and would highly recommend it to my friends, family, anyone that would want to have it done.
Well, the big standout part of the treatment is that after 3 or 4 days, the patients really feel fresh and they feel like their skin is like it felt many, many years ago. So they really get a baby bottom-like freshness to their skin that oftentimes they don't get with other procedures. Even after aggressive intense pulse light or aggressive fractional remodeling, oftentimes you just don't get that freshening that you get with a real peel. It's not that stem the stern, over the face kind of feeling of rebirth, so to speak. And so I think that's the big advantage, and that's what people seem to talk about. They just feel fresher after the procedure.
The unique thing about the Pearl laser is that superficial thermal effect. And what that does is it in itself creates a thermal blanket, if you will. This procedure is kind of like a thermal peel. It's like a peel, but it's a thermal effect. So the thermal effect induces a dressing, if you will, and that dressing flakes off in 3 to 4 days. And patients are surprised because they see this layer of skin essentially coming off, and right below that is beautiful skin.
Pearl is about sound clinical results, speed, and safety. Pearl, another breakthrough in skin rejuvenation from Cutera.